Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
How are we all doing? I hope you're well. It's Friday, which of course means it is the weekend starting tomorrow. I'm really excited for tomorrow's shows. You've got so much going on with it.
I'm really excited for tomorrow's shows, and I think Ethan is as well, because not only it's myself, Stephanie, Ethan, and Sophie.
Right.
Okay, but we've got something really exciting coming.
We do. It's rather tasty. It's an amazing prize.
It is amazing.
We all had a taste test yesterday as well.
But we're going to be doing all of the tasting tomorrow, which I'm really excited about.
Well, there we go. There you have it. So don't forget to join us tomorrow. But of course, we are now, it's 9 a.m. So we're taking you through the second hour here today on Highlight Crafts Live Shopping. It is, Amanda. It's 9 a.m.
Are you sure it feels
Yeah,
like
it's Fridays. It's the 2nd of May.
9
And it's good, a lovely day by all accounts, and it's going to be a fabulous day here at Highlight Crafts. We have got for you, of course, that fabulous show that we've just finished with the lovely Mel and Stephanie, so make sure to check out your baskets if you haven't done already from that wonderful hour. We're going to be taking you through, though, the next hour with this wonderful collection from Two Red Robins. We've also got some Flower of the Month elements for you as well, and some additional Two Red Robins collections which have literally only just launched as well. So we're going to take you through all the details of those in just a few moments' time. But of course you can shop ahead if you're a savvy shopper and know how to shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. But for those of you who don't, here is how you do it. It's super simple, it's super easy. So we are streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. Those are our two main social media platforms. Now, of course, if you want to shop with us and get the items in your basket, all you need to do is type the codes into the comments section that we share with you. So, for example, if you wanted to go for your brand new bundle today, which is your Friends of the Forest, this here is Shop Bundle, okay, and that'll add it to your basket. Now, you might be thinking, well, where is that basket, okay? Where does it exist? Well, what happens as soon as you type that in, we'll automatically send you a direct message. You click on that message that we've sent you in your inbox, and then it'll redirect you over to the Highlight Crafts website. There's a link in there, and it'll redirect you to the website. You will see your basket with the items that you've shopped ahead for, and then you can just check out your order. But just before you do so, just make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account, and of course you'll get additional discounts, benefits, free postage over £35. Be part of the club. It's free, simple and easy to join. If you're not already, get involved. It's a great space to be because you get all those added benefits and, of course, discounts and points. And also on the website, we are streaming live. Yeah. So you can join us live on the website if that's where you're watching us right now. Good morning to you. It's fabulous to have your company. And as well, if you are on the website, you can navigate through in, of course, the schedule and find today's deals and shop ahead, which means you could actually create a basket from all of our shows that we've got going on today here at Highlight Crafts Live Shopping, and check out within one basket. How amazing is that? One postage. And of course, we're on YouTube, so don't forget to join us. We've got the tablet with us, so get your hellos in, get your good mornings in. We're going to, of course, give you shout outs. Let us know what you're up to, what you're crafting with. Are you staying out of the sunshine inside, where you can stay and get crafty, okay?
It is another bank holiday this weekend, isn't it?
It is on Monday.
It is on Monday. What are you all up to? Are you like our lovely Amber, who's going away for the weekend? Do you have other plans? But if you are going away, remember to take us with you.
Yeah, take us with you.
Absolutely, because you can shop with us all the time, wherever you are, which is the super thing about having it on the social media shopping now, isn't it? That you can shop wherever you are.
Exactly, even if you're in the garden. So we're going to take you now to our first collection. This here is Friends of the Forest. This launched, I think, only yesterday on the Highlight Crafts website. So this may possibly be the first time you've ever seen it. It's most definitely the first time we've got it here on a show. This here for you, though, the die set itself comes with the artwork, so the Minecraft Studio download. This is beautiful. It's Swift technology, so the die itself is one whole piece of metal, but it's going to give you this beautiful artwork, which creates a fabulous scene that you can capture within all of your Two Red Robins collections, okay? This here for you, though, is Shop Bundle, and for a new collection today with all of the artwork, it's just $15.99. That's an amazing price. It's so low.
It is.
It's really affordable, this one, so everybody can get involved. Nobody gets left out. But there's lots of other items on the show which you can add to your basket to get your free postage as well, or to split your payments if you wanted to. So within this, you're going to get your die set, and you can see it's been used here in lots of different ways, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah, so this is us introducing you to the Friends of the Forest. Now, when you think about those friends, obviously there's the the ground friends and the friends that are in the sky. So this is adding to and will work with all of your collections that you've had already. You even get the little twigs and trees and things that if you want to just make something really clean and simple card, you absolutely can. So it is a standalone, just as it is, if that's how you want to work with it. However, look at the samples that we've got. Our lovely Lou and Kath and Vicky have done us a cracking job with all of these, so thank you, ladies. And incorporated them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long word for a Friday morning.
Ooh.
Put them amongst the other dies.
There we go. That's
easier. That's a better wording for you. Do you ever do that? Think of a different way of actually saying it.
Yeah.
So they've put them in with all of their 2 red robins, okay? And really the artwork that we've got with this one could work with any of ones.
Well, of course, here. Would you like to share the artwork that you get? Because it is beautiful, isn't it? I'll pop the SVGs to one side because you're also going to get inside here stamps and all of the bits and bobs to go with it. So, of course, Shop Bundle is going to get you the die and it's going to get you all of the beautiful artwork as well.
Absolutely adore this. Look. Oh.
Isn't it stunning?
Little bit of romance going on.
Yes, absolutely.
Aren't they adorable? So that is your digital stamps. So this is all within your Minecraft Studio. There you've got your backgrounds. Again, just beautiful artwork. It's very subtle, isn't it?
So let's get it a little bit closer. There you go, you can see.
A very subtle artwork. Love this. Then, in addition to that, you are going to get your reflections. Now, when we talk about reflections, here's a bigger one printed for you. How about that?
Oh,
That's
wow.
a bit easier for you to see,
Lovely
isn't
colours.
it? Absolutely gorgeous. And on this particular one, we've actually given you the reverse reflections or the double-sided.
Ah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll show you that on the paper here. So that is what a reflection actually looks like. Now, if you look here on this one, you've got a reflection without a line, and then you've got one that's got that line across the middle. And it actually says on there, score and fold on this line, okay? You score it and fold it, place your die over the top of it, and it actually cuts out the images, and they're then double-sided.
Yeah, it kind of like bonds them together
It
well,
bonds,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
it
A lot
does,
of the time you
because
don't even need glue.
No, you don't. It's brilliant way of working with it. Okay, I would suggest though, with that one, when you're printing it and you're doing your double-sided, use your 140 GSM. And we've got all the printables on the show. Then moving on, these are the beautiful little images. How delicate is that butterfly?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Aren't
it really
they?
is wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And then you've still got florals and a little bit of foliage to actually be able to play with. And then finally, we've not left you on your own with it. You've actually got a gorgeous texture background with it as well. So creating from this, and they are, if I just pull in that, look, it's all going to work with that beautiful colourway that you've got here. The combinations are wonderful. So that is your new collection.
Absolutely stunning. Should we have a look at our family favourites?
Yes,
because
please.
These are absolutely gorgeous. Come on over, let's have a look and share with everybody because this is a wonderful collection. Really busy for this one. You saw it the other day, you demoed this one yourself, Amanda, right?
I did, yes, yes.
Isn't it wonderful? I love it. It's so playful. It's so cute. Now, of course, you can go for this one with everything included as a bundle. So, of course, Shop Family is going to get you the characters. So you can see inside here, is this Bernadette?
Bernadette.
Oh, look at these. And the 2 little cubs.
And Smokey and Honey.
Smokey and Honey. Now, Shop Family, this is just £19.99. This is Family Favourites Volume 3. You're going to get your dies and your Minecraft Studio artwork included in here. And of course, if you were to go for just the dies on their own, $19.99, that's Shop Duo, okay? Go for the bundle. Get the Minecraft Studio included in there. Why wouldn't you, right?
Absolutely, yes,
So you definitely want to be
course.
shopping. The code for you today is Shop Family. That's the one you want to pop in your basket. Let's have a little closer look at this collection
Look
though
at
in
these.
detail because it's fabulous.
And there are different colourways. Because we're giving you the Minecraft Studio elements, there are different colours. Okay, so you do actually get a polar bear in here, and I will show you that download in a second. So there we have the larger bear, so it could be a mummy or a mummy and a daddy.
Yeah.
Aren't they just adorable? I love these. What you're going to be able to create when you get home with these is just fabulous. Maybe that bears are your favourite and you know somebody that's got a favourite of the bears. You know,
Yeah.
like some people have support the lions and
Yeah,
all
of
of that
course.
kind of tigers.
Yeah.
This is just wonderful. But the artwork for these are gorgeous. So that's the larger one. Then we've got the babies.
Oh, they're upside down. They've got headaches.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Do you know
There we
bears?
go.
I see videos of them and I think they're just so cuddly. You want to go up and hug them and it wouldn't be a good idea.
No.
Apparently, black bears are far more, friendly to humans. Like they would be a little bit more playful.
You don't want to mess with a polar bear, though.
Yes, I won't mess with a polar bear though. They've got one thing on their mind, and it's how to fill that tummy.
That's all they're concerned about. But with
the beautiful.
Yeah, they are stunning. I just adore them. So look, this is where your colourways come in. So you've got your black bear, your little brown bear, you've got a blonde bear, and you've got the little polar bear.
Oh,
you've got a whole little family going on here.
I love these.
And then you do get the little butterfly that works with it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take you through some of the samples. Because if you flip that round and lay it on its back, it can have its paws in the air.
Oh yeah, and it's trying to catch the butterfly.
It's trying to catch the butterfly. Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to be able to create some absolutely wonderful projects with this. And again, we tell you all this all the time. Use them with all your other friends of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, volumes.
Oh, absolutely.
But, little secret.
Oh, go on.
The next one is already here. It's in the building, the next volume.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
it's beautiful. Now, if you think about Two Red Robins, it is stunning, okay? So bear that in mind. We've got another one on its way. I adore this. I can't tell you any secrets.
Can't tell you anymore. But of course, the fabulous Family Favourites Volume 3 would work so well with that brand new collection that we're sharing with you today. We're going to very briefly and quickly go through Flower of the Month, though, for you as well, because we do have our Gladioli with us as well, which is a wonderful kit. Now, myself and Amanda, we launched this just this week on Highlight Crafts Live Shopping. Super, super busy for this one. Already before the show went, I think we were about 30% of the stock had already gone, so you were shopping ahead for this collection. It's exquisite. So should we show everybody the kit, shall we?
Yes, please.
Okay, so in here you're going to get your Over the Edge, your Build-A-Bouquet and your stems as well. Now, of course, to go for the whole collection together, including your download, it is Shop Month, okay? That there is going to get you these beautiful 3 sets of dies. Now, Mandy, you've got some exquisite boards here that represent these images so perfectly.
Anything to do with flowers or florals is one of probably my go-to for all of them. Absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
Stunning addition to the Flower of the Month. I love the architecture that you get with the gladioli, and I talk about it like that because it does evoke the structure. When you actually put them in the gardens, if it's a cottage garden, primarily you will see them at the back.
Yes.
They create a beautiful backdrop and really tall sphere structures.
Yeah, they can be like 5-6 foot, can't
They're stunning, absolutely gorgeous. And you get them in lots of different colourways as well. So they are also, if you get the main bundle, you do get the Minecraft Studio with it. You will get the different colourways that come with this to work with it, okay? So that is the Over the Edge. So when we work with our Flower of the Month, we have a formula to it. We have the one that's over the edge. Now, the Over the Edge die is split into 2, which is your matte layer, okay? So you can then create the Over the Edge, so you can do a gatefold and have them come together in the middle. Beautiful, okay? Gives you a lot of versatility to work with it. Then, of course, that's also the larger one. Then we bring you the smaller element, okay? And then we change the orientation. So if Over the Edge is moving slightly to the left, the other one will move slightly to the right. So it can then give you symmetry and also a lot of movement within what you're creating. Because obviously flowers in our garden don't just all stand straight and they never move and it's rigid. You need that movement when you're creating with your flowers. And then finally, we've got the stems. And I think usually when we do the Build-A-Bouquet element with this, for me personally, it's the most important one.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's where you get all your little add-ins. You've got your foliage in this one as well that adds that dramatic backdrop. And the foliage with this, because it's really structured and pointy, it adds to that architecture again that I was talking about. But the foliage is really, really important when you're talking about your florals, because did you know if there wasn't foliage, the bees couldn't see the flowers?
Oh, talking of bees and flowers, did you know, have you noticed that this year there's loads of green flies everywhere? Apparently we've got a ladybird shortage.
Oh.
We've got a ladybird shortage, everybody.
Just on that note,
ordering some more.
If you go onto our website, our creative, we have got a ladybird bug house.
There we go. Get your ladybirds in check.
Buy one of them bug houses, put it in your garden for the ladybirds. Let's protect the ladybirds.
Yeah.
And all have a bug house in our garden.
They're everywhere. So, of course, shop month for you is your bundle of your Flower of the Month gladioli. It's a wonderful collection, of course. It's built up of those 3 die sets. You've got your over the edge, which, of course, your split uni to die, meaning you can quite literally hang your flower shape over the edge of the cardstock. Your build a bouquet element, of course, gives you all those stems. And then, of course, you've got all of the foliage to really build it up. As Amanda was saying, they stand so proud.
Beautiful.
Now, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us as well. It's fabulous. Oh, have we got here the Micro Studio?
Yes, this is what I was talking about with those colourways. You actually get 7. Okay, so if you go for the bundle that includes the artwork, which I think is the best way to go for it because you're going to get all of your reflections. These are all your images and icons to work with it. Okay, so these are your single florals and buds. Moving on again, look at all the colours that you're getting. It's all broken down. Look how beautiful these tall stems are. Aren't they just gorgeous? Then that is your main elements. And then those are your buds. And then if I move on again, you're also going to get your digi-stamps. So if you like to create to then colour in, this is the way for you. But also maybe you want to do something that is monochrome or looks hand-drawn. These would make beautiful cards, wouldn't they?
Oh,
with
they
that
look incredible.
Very simple hand-drawn technique.
Maybe you're just going to print it on some watercolour card and then just spritz some ink onto it.
Yeah.
And that's your card front done. I think that'd be quite nice.
That is really nice technique.
Yeah, because then you don't need any skill set to do that. You can just have fun with the process.
Love that idea. Do you think that might be a bit of a video we need to do?
do that.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, I do.
And then you've got your overlays. Now your overlays again are gorgeous. You've got all the colourways, which are 7 colourways, and also then you've got them mixed up with your buds and also your tall spears as well.
Wonderful.
Stunning. Love
okay,
that collection.
so I'm going to give everyone a quick recap. Amanda, would you like to get ready for a demonstration?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this morning. Of course, we have a brand new collection for you. This here is, of course, the Friends of the Forest. You can see that beautiful kit there. This die set is going to give you everything that you need with all of the artwork included inside there. You've got your foxes, your owls, you've got your little baby deer as well inside there, as well as the branches, and the artwork flows beautifully. It's all in symmetry. Let's just have a little close snapshot at some of those samples. Let me pick them up for you so you can really see them. Look how this one here is being created with all of the different layers, so it folds flat like this. Now again, you're getting this collection for just $15.99, which is an unbelievable saving for you. It's a great price on a brand new kit, and you're going to get the download for that artwork in there as well, which is so fundamental in the process, especially if you want to start doing things like this. So you start to use your backgrounds, your images, all of the scenery, and you can see how bits and bobs start to creep in from other collections. But this is a kit that just keeps on giving. There's so many ways in which you can use it. Look how those entwined frames there have been used alongside the collection as well to create something completely different. This almost looks like maybe you're in a cabin and you're looking out into the wilderness through a window, and you can see the world going round outside there amongst the forest friends. Okay, so Amanda, what we're going to do?
So very cleverly on this one, instead of having an actual physical card blank as in white cardstock,
okay,
we're using the construction acetate.
Oh, fabulous.
So whenever you build onto this, the card disappears.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the card blank itself. So it gives you almost a form. So we've got, again, using all of your 2 Red Robins dies from the past, or coming up for the future, are going to work beautifully with this collection.
Oh, nice.
Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Because we've got Friends of the Forest. Not only are they the forest floor friends, but they're also up in the sky. Oh. So first of all, I'm going to take off my tape, my pokey tool.
As well, good morning to all of you. Good morning, Mitch. Good morning, Pat, Carol,
Good morning,
Laura,
everybody.
Jane, Soph. Good morning, Carol, Daphne, Jane, Bridget, Maureen, and Lynn. There's loads of you getting involved this morning. Honestly, everybody's getting involved. Oh, Carol says it's a little bit cooler where she is today. She put a jumper on.
Really?
Oh, so Carol says label it ladybugs only so that nobody else moves in. That's a great shout. Have a little ladybug hotel. Everybody getting involved today. Let us know what you're up to with your crafting this weekend. What are you going to be planning on creating? And where is the weekend taking you? I always love to... I'm just nosy. That's what it is. I'm just nosy.
So I'm taking the backing off of here. And this is going to sit. So, created a stepper. Just mountain and valley folds, that's
Okay.
all they are, okay? So a mountain is when it goes up like that, and a valley fold is when it comes and it creates a valley. Really super simple. So taking the first of those images, I'm just going to lie it down so I can actually see how far to slide that in.
I mean, we do have printable acetate on the show, so if you wanted to do this, you do this card with your construction, you could then lay over the top elements of printed acetate in the background, couldn't you?
Absolutely you can.
Which would be like windows.
So you could actually create this as a background.
Okay.
So you could do your acetate and create a background so you can actually still see through it.
Absolutely.
Which would be beautiful.
Of course, as well, this is great value for money. It is shop acetate. You get 25 A4 sheets. It's printable on your inkjet printers, and it's only $14.99, so well worth popping into your basket.
And like I've suggested, these, some of you may recognise some of these dies from past collections, but you're going to see how lovely they all work together. So we've brought you a really inexpensive addition to your two Red Robins. So that one, I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom, okay? And then the next one, I am going to infill. So by doing this, I'm just going to place my finger at the bottom so I can feel that it touches on there. There we go. So I've got layers happening now, okay? I've got lots of little places to nest in these beautiful animals.
Oh, yeah.
And because we've got the tree, we can even put our little owls in there as well.
Nice.
How cute is that? One little sentiment. I am actually going to place the sentiment because then that'll give me, I know where the rest of my items are all going. So I'm going to pop the sentiment here.
Remember
to
as
one
well,
side.
the die set that Amanda is using, if you just want to go for the die on its own, you can do. It's $14.99. So you could just go for that very singular die, which is completely fine. It's $14.99. It's Shop Friends for that one. But with the Minecraft Studio that we showed a few moments ago, you can also go for that on its own, and that's just £4.99. So you can see the value for money of where it's built in within the bundle, because you're getting it for like £1. But it's entirely up to you whichever way you want to shop. But just to let you know that options are available for individuals. If you just want to add a little something to your basket today, it could be just that die or the Minecraft Studio. Or, of course, you might want to go just for the digital aspects of this collection as well. Whilst Amanda's putting this together, just laying out all of her bits and bobs here, if you wanted to go for the SVG and the Minecraft Studio together so you can get all of the elements to make this collection work for you, that's just $6.99, and that's Shop Digital, okay, for that one.
So on here, I've laid everything out. So I've got a little bit of a, so I can see it's a smorgasbord of little animals and things going on, okay? So as you can see when you have your cutouts on here, you've got various, look at that. I mean, that is a teeny tiny little owl.
It is, it's a little baby.
So building up your perspective, working through the range of your animals, you're going to be able to create perspective and dimension. Now, the larger ones, I still would be tempted, because they have still got detail lines in them, to even possibly decoupage these.
Yes.
Just a little bit, just a couple of layers, but I would actually try and go there for that. So what I've done is I've laid out what I'm actually working with, so I can make a little story. It's story time. Let's build a little story.
Okay.
So we've got our fabulous little fawns, and because that's the larger one, he's going to go in the front like this, so you can see him because he's in the foreground, okay? And maybe we've got a couple of them, so just that little bit further back, but tuck that one in. And I've got a baby, so I can put this one with here, or I can sit this one further back, because it builds me my perspective. And again, I'm just tucking it down like so, so you can see him just like this. But also, because of how they've been made, you can just lift the head forward and it can be
Cute.
Just like this.
It's just grazing through there.
It's just that grazing in the forage ground. So remember, these are the friends of the forest. However, we've got our little ones. So let's now bring in our friends. Because they've got friends.
I just wanted to mention as well, sorry Amanda for interrupting, it is Shop Forest MCS. I do apologise for that one, just to differentiate between the two Minecraft Studio downloads we do have on the show. Sorry, just realised that. Didn't want you to pop the wrong download into your basket. It's Shop Forest MCS for your Forest Friends download. If you wanted to go for, of course, your bears, which is the family of favourites, it's a different one, and that is Shop Bear MCS. That word's been popped in front of the MCS just so, of course, you get the right one. I hope that makes sense, everybody.
Yes, so you know you get, absolutely. Yeah. So now we've put in our little foxes. So we've got the larger one, and then we've got the little one coming in because we're having a little bit of a meeting. We're having a forest meeting, everybody. We're having a meeting. So now I've got my large owl and my little owl. So if I take this little owl and place him here in this tree and just sit him that he's sat on that branch like that, okay? That actually looks like he's printed in that tree at the moment.
It does actually, yeah.
However, now I can bring in my larger owl and sit him on that branch like that, and now you've got that depth and perspective. So this tree is all the way in the background. We've got the larger tree at the foreground, and we're having this little conflab going on.
Conflab?
And then we've got more little elements, so I can tuck in some more of the little branches. So we're going to add to what is happening around the little deer, okay? So let's add in a little bit more foliage like this. I'm just tucking in. I'm not securing any of this at the moment because I want to use these animals again in another demonstration.
I love all of these different sizes you've got there though. It's really allowed you to build up a true sense of depth, hasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So all your little fronds and your little pieces can go in here, and in the trees with all the tiny pieces such as this, you could intertwine. Thank you.
There we go.
And build a little nest. I know owls don't live in a nest, but it could be could have picked up a twig to take home for his little hidey hole. But that, given that you get all the different sizes, you've got different orientations, so you've got them left and right, you've got them sat in different situations as well. All of that is going to add to all of your artwork and image that you've already got. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And then maybe using your friends of your family.
Oh yeah.
Here we have, okay.
Your family favourites.
Your family favourites. Incorporate your little bears, okay?
Yeah, we could do.
Incorporate your little bears. So let me get my fox. Okay, there we go. Oh.
Is that your new pickup tool?
Yeah, my new pickup tool. I've got my little fox that's coming in here. Sorry, let me move that down out the way so it's flat. My little fox, look, he's coming in to say hello. And then I'm going to pinch that twig and pop that there. And then we need the bigger owl. So I'm just going to get my bigger owl and sit him on there. Can you see how they work together?
Absolutely.
They're just going to work beautifully together. So I'm going to take this over onto here. In fact, let's move that because we've got the butterflies there. Let's put him here. We're going to put our lovely little owl on here. They work so well together. Absolutely they do. And then let's take our little fox friend, okay, and sit him. He's coming in from this side. And I do have I've got a little deer. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, these are in the forest. They don't live near each other. They do, because they're all family and they're all friends.
There we go.
Okay, they're visiting. They're visiting, they're seeing the neighbours, they're coming all together. See how that then totally changes that, adding in the other animals. And it's really easy to do because we've done all the work for you. And bringing you this collection is going to help all of it. It's like a breath of fresh air into all your other collections that you've already got.
I think so, absolutely. Now, just to let you know, it's been really busy, okay? Your friends... Oh, okay, everybody. Friends of the Forest Floor is now 40%, approaching 40% in allocation, okay? Really busy for that one. So, sorry, God. Oh dear.
Do you need a hand?
There we go. Shop the back again. Sorry. Shop bundle. There we
Drink.
go. Oh, there we are. Sorry, just
No, we're back.
recalibrated. Shop bundle $15.99. Okay, is going to get you that fabulous artwork download along with the dies. Let's have a little closer look at these projects just here though, because these are absolutely stunning. It's really important to share these with you, because you can see how the two foxes are meeting here, kissing one another. You've got the entire element and the essence of this collection captured within this aperture of this brick wall, where you can see all of the friends of the forest have come together. It is beautiful. Let's have a look at this one here, though, in something that's really sort of standing proud. It's a very signature card shape, but with the aperture created in there, you can see how inquisitive, how many layers have been built up. Now, you'll find that within so many Two Red Robins collections, you have got these wibbly wobbly lines. They're going to work so well for this kit, because these are the sorts of elements you took into those wibbly wobbly lines, giving you that depth, giving you that scene, giving you that creativity. You've got all of that inside here. Okay, let's have a look at this one as well, because it's just beautiful. Bringing in some more florals. Think about your gladioli, bringing in those flowers as well. Shop bundle is going to get you your Friends of the Forest. That's your die and artwork bundle. So, Minecraft Studio and the die. Incredible price for you, just $15.99. Of course, you can go for those two elements separately, which is Shop Friends at $14.99. That's just the die itself, okay? So you can go just for that die, which of course is your Swifted metal die. When we say Swift, of course, that means every single image is joined together on one metal plate, so there's no individual dies, meaning that your teeny tiny owls, or your bits of foliage, or your little tiny foxes don't get lost. They're all on one cut for you together, which makes it really easy, especially when you're printing your reflections. It means, of course, that you're going to be getting in total 21 die cuts every single time you pass this through your machine. That there is Shop Friends. It's just £14.99 for you today. Great price. Now, SVG and MCS is combined as a bundle together for you, which I know a lot of you love to shop that way. So you can go for the pair of those two together. Okay, so I'm just going to briefly share those with you. They're just in here, right, Amanda? Let's have a little look. So, of course, the pair of the SVG and the MCS for our wonderful Friends of the Forest floor is just here. So, of course, you can go for all of that. Ah, there we go. Got it just there for you. So, that is a digital configuration together. So, if you were to type into the comments, Shop Forest Digital, that's going to get you your MCS and your SVG download. I'm just going to show it with you here. Of course, that is your SVG of the die. So you're going to get the reflection and the die itself, of course. Everything included in there for you. Here you also have the Minecraft Studio. So you get your scene building. You get your digital stamps. So every element is then taken into a stamp. You can see the transition right there. You have the beautiful artwork to go with it. You've got these overlays, which are going to be great for your mats and layers and your inserts for your cards. You've got the reflections of the die itself all in one place. And you've got some wonderful wood grain background to make your photo frames out of. Now, that whole digital collection there is Shop Forest Digital. Okay, Shop Forest Digital. I know it's a bit long-winded, but it's so you've got the right code for the right project. Type that into the comments now, okay? Because it's just £6.99. Great deal to get all of that together. Of course, you could go for the SVG on its own. You're going to go for the bundle of the die and MCS. But shop whatever suits you. That's the way we love to shop here at Highlight Crafts. And we also give you all of the options to do so as well, which is really nice. Don't forget, though, we do also still have the gladioli. And we've also got our family favourites on the show. So let's have a look, shall we, at our gladioli. Now, of course, you can shop today with your fabulous Flower of the Month gladioli, and you can get it all in one place, all right? So the download for you along with the dies. Now, that is Shop Month, okay? Flower of the Month gladioli is Shop Month. Let's just pop these a little bit further down so you can see them more clearly. That there is your trio of dies. You've got your Over the Edge gladioli, you've got your Build a Bouquet, and you've got your stems, and you also have that download, the download that I'm showing with you right here, which gives you your scene building. It gives you all of the flowers from your stamps, of course, as well to backgrounds too. All of that's going to come with you alongside the dies. Shop Month, $34.99 for that, great price. 3 die sets and a download. Why not? It's Friday.
I know.
Of course, you're going to get all of that there together. If you wanted to, you can shop the dies individually. You'll find the details, of course, on the website for those ones, or of course on the drop-down section of the show if you're joining us on the website. So you can pick, and you know, whichever ones you want, cherry pick those. So, of course, as well, it is Shop Flower Digital. If you want to go for the Flower of the Month download SVG, and also if you do want to go for that, it's going to include the Flower of the Month Minecraft Studio. So both of those there together. So if you're a digital crafter and you sat at home today going, love what I'm seeing, loving the artwork, loving the samples, loving the projects, but you craft purely digital, well, I don't blame you. It's a great way to craft because it's so cost effective, and also you can craft with all of it today because you're going to get it instantly as a download. You can shop the digital format of everything during the show, whether it's your family favourites or your gladioli or, of course, your forest friends. So that there for you is Shop Flower Digital. Going to get that one for you. And that, of course, is just $14.99. Okay, we also just very briefly going to recap for you your family favourites, Volume 3. This is a beautiful collection. Oh, Andrew says this is Berry Busy. Did you say that, Andrew? Did you say Berry Busy?
Berry Busy. Oh, dear.
He said no, but he'll take it. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So you're going to get your 2 sets of bear dies in here. I barely made a joke. Oh. Anyway, sorry, I'll get grizzly if I carry on.
Oh, please.
Oh, no, never mind.
Ethan, stop laughing.
Right, okay, bear with us.
Don't. Oh, David.
What?
Ouch.
Okay. So you're going to get your bears. This is your family favourites. This is Volume 3 for you. You're going to get the 2 little cubs, the little bears together in there for you. They're Smokey and Honey. And of course you're going to get Bernadette and Mummy Bear as well. Now this here is Shop Family. It gets you the dies and it gets you the download all in one place for you together, which is brilliant because it's just $19.99. Shop Family. It also comes with this fabulous Minecraft Studio download where you get all of the bears together. Okay, and you get the digital stamps. Love these. These would be great for kids' storybooks. They would look fabulous.
Aren't they?
You also get the reflections as well. So you're going to get all of the reflections for, of course, those beautiful bears, and you get this wonderful
I have some
artwork.
scenes to share with you.
Look at that scene. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at the purple sunset.
I know.
Wow.
These are just beautiful scenes.
Oh, I think these are some of my favourite. These are like Bob Ross painting. They're amazing.
Aren't they?
I
now
love those.
Look here. Look at these.
Look at that. That's stunning.
So when you've got your little bears or your friends of the forest,
yes,
you're going to be able to sit them and put them in a situation straight away, which actually takes a lot of the, you know, like, are you faced with, does that frighten you a little bit?
An open white space can do.
Yeah? No. We're giving you these. Aren't these just beautiful?
Yeah.
But there's lots of different variations.
Okay.
So not only do we give it you this colourway, we change the sky and we change the
soft.
trees. Okay, so we're giving you that artwork. Then let's move on again. I'm just going to slide that behind.
Oh, look at that.
Because then we've got a beautiful path.
Almost like the seasons have changed.
I know, exactly. So we are giving you all the seasons. But that could be a sunrise, yeah? But then that can just be a beautiful spring day with the blue sky. Now, all of these scenes are going to work with your friends of the forest as well. Because just imagine, when we go back over to the demo area, I'm just going to sit some of the little deers and things in amongst all of this. And it's there all ready for you. It's really super quick, easy card making. You know, sometimes when somebody goes, oh, I need a card. I know you make cards. I need a very quick card.
Heard that a few times.
So have I. That, with your animals, everybody loves animals. They're for everybody, aren't they? Across the board. You don't have to then think, oh, what's their favourite thing? Do they like steam engines or anything like that? Just do them a beautiful nature scene with the animals and put happy birthday on it. Everybody's going to love it.
Yeah, of course they will. Why not? Absolutely. Do you want to get ready for another demo then?
Yes, please.
Having said that, okay, great. So you can shop for that collection today. It's wonderful. It's built of your family of bears. It is brilliant. Now, we do also have your printable services on the show as well. I'm going to give you a quick whiz through of some of these because they're a great shout. I'm really glad we've got these on the show, and we try to make sure we get them on as many shows as possible if there's time. So let's spend a few moments just to quickly whiz through these. Shop 50 today is going to get you your premium pure print, your 250 GSM Craftmaster paper. Now, this is, well, card stock, should I say. This is the most premium surface to print onto. Great for those backgrounds and your reflections if you want a depth and a stronger die cut. We don't suggest this one for your SVGs because, of course, it will like to stick to the mat a little too much, but it's my favourite choice of cardstock to go for in terms of printing a beautiful high-resolution image. For that one, it's shop 50 at £12.99. Okay, is it £12.99? I feel like, is it £12.99 for that one? £14.99, sorry, for that one. Okay, so this here for you is Shop Premium. This is your 140 GSM premium cardstock. Okay, £14.99 for this one. Beautiful. It's the sister, of course, of the 250. It's a lighter weight, great for your decoupage, for your curling, to add detail without adding too much weight inside there.
That's the one we use for the double-sided reflection.
Absolutely.
That's the way to go when you're doing your double-side reflection, is definitely onto your 140.
Definitely. Shop Pure here as well is 250 GSM. This is also a printable surface, but it's your pure print. So for this one, it's great. I always use this for my card blanks, my card shapes. Also on the scan and cut, great for that too. It's like a concrete slab of card. It's brilliant stuff. This is like your proper precious card stock, but at a price like that for £12.99, you can afford, of course, to go for that and not be frugal with it. Again, you're going to get inside there 250 GSM, 75 sheets there, 75 cards made from that for £12.99. That's a great price. 140 GSM for you here. In this one, though, you're going to be getting a pack of 100 sheets. So then you've got all of the decoupage layers to go on top of here. That there for you is Shop 40 at £12.99. That there for you is a great opportunity to get all of these in your basket. Andrew, shall I quickly just show everyone the acetate and the rice paper? Okay, lovely stuff. So we've got the acetate for you as well. This here is Shop Acetate, £14.99. Okay, with this one, 25 A4 sheets. You can print onto, of course, the shiny, slick side. There's a slightly rougher side to this one. Or, of course, just put an alcohol marker on it. If it wipes off, you print it on the other side. It's a brilliant surface, £14.99.
Tell them my top tip.
Your top tip? You tell the top tip. What's the top tip? Forgot.
So when you're taking your acetate out of your packet and you put a dot on each side, whichever the one is your printable, put a dot on your packet on that side, and you know that side is your printable side.
I didn't hear that top tip before. Is that a new one?
No.
Oh, right. I've just been missing out on that. There's me in the corner scratching it, trying to hear the smooth side, and you've got all your dots in line. Great. Lovely. You've done that on purpose, haven't you? Done that on purpose. And also Shop Rice. You've got your pure print printable rice paper, 20 sheets in here. Shop Rice, £12.99, everybody. You'll see this featured in a lot of our shows, especially in the demonstrations. Not so much so in today's show, but if you were to make a scene with these beautiful Minecraft Studio downloads on rice paper, it would look fabulous. What?
David's going to be making a scene when we go out there. Why didn't you tell me about that?
Honestly. No, there's a few tips I keep to myself. Why not? We all know.
Oh, okay.
There's not. Sharing's caring.
It's sharing's caring. That's why we give you. That's why we love the live shopping, because it's very interactive with all of you lovely friends out there. That you get to ask your questions live while we're here with you and interact with us, which is a lot of fun. And we do sometimes have a little bit of giggle as well, don't we?
Yes.
So what I've done with my next demonstration is, we've got our card matte and layered up, which is beautiful, coordinated in the background here. So picked out the blue and the pink, so they're my matte layers.
Nice.
But that black just makes it sing.
It does.
Pops off the page, doesn't it? Absolutely. And then also it evokes, that it brings in your darker areas. So working with the same die cut from earlier, which is the tree, which is going to go beautifully with this. I'm going to situate it so you can just see the gated area through there, okay? And I've left it loose. So that's going to give me the opportunity to do a little bit of tucking in. Then I'm going to bring in those grasses, and I'm bringing in the grasses because we've got this straight edge at the bottom, and I've only put tape on along the bottom. So that's now tidying that up and neatening and taking away that extra piece.
Beautiful. Looks
However, I can add in another one if I want to, but I'm going to keep that to one side just in case I need it. Now we can start bringing in all our beautiful little friends of the forest. So as before, with this one, they're going to be doing a little bit of foraging. And to do this, I'm adding a little tiny little bit of shape, not too much, just so I can have them. So look, being able to, that's why I've left it loose. so I'm able to tuck in, okay? Never be afraid when you're making your cards. You don't need to put glue on every little piece and stick them all flat.
No, not really.
No, you don't need to do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on his bottom.
Ooh,
so I can tuck him in. So I'm going to tuck him in like that. So I'm going to nestle him in amongst the grasses, like so, okay? And I'm going to bring him forward a little bit like that one. So I'm going to go with the little tiny owl.
Yeah.
And he's going to sit. Now, I've lifted it up, and if I can...
You never really see owls, do you?
Not... I think you
can
just
hear
miss
them. Yeah. I never really see them out in
Did
the
you
wild.
know...
I mean, I don't know where else I'd see them, but...
Did you know that an owl, you know when you hear them go twit?
Is it another one?
It's the second one that answers. So owls don't actually go twit to woo.
Oh, well, we thought we had
one says twit, the other one says to woo. They talk to each other. So if you hear them, it's actually a pair that you're listening to.
We've got a pair of pigeons that live in our garden.
Okay.
Doris and Derek. They're a couple. They kiss, they hug, they're always together. I've started feeding them. It's the same two pigeons and now they live in our garden. They walk up and down the grass like this all day. And they'll sunbathe and everything. I love them. They're great.
What do they do, David? How do they walk up and down the garden?
Like that. They do. Yeah, they shimmy. They're massive. They're like watermelons on legs. They're huge. Honestly, they're huge. They're big pigeons. As far as they can take off.
Don't be telling Doris that she's like a watermelon. She might get offended.
Oh, they're so
don't
cute.
Don't
I think they're adorable.
No, they are adorable, aren't they? I know my brother, when we go to my brother's, they've got pigeons because they've got a few trees in the garden. And very often I'll go, flip him, look how big he is. This is whose cake's he been eating.
We had a female pheasant in our garden the other day.
Wow.
I know. She came in for a little look around and then she took off.
So now I'm building up my little scene. So these are all my little forest friends. Now I want my bigger owl because here in the background I've got my little one sat on that fence. Okay, so to give me that perspective again. So look at your scenes that you've already got, because I'm going to say with these digital libraries of the MCS that we've been bringing, and we know that you've all been buying them, you have got an absolute huge library at your fingertips to be able to create with this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about this. At 11 a.m, myself and Amanda, we're going to be back.
Well,
we are. And we have got a download archive show. Now, there's so much in that show that you can use alongside this collection, and we'll show you, of course, the relative between the two. So don't miss that one because there's stuff on there that's new.
Don't. There is, and I'm super excited because I get to play with the scan and cut.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with this one, you've got his little... So I'm going to tuck his tail behind the branch, because remember, I haven't stuck this down. This is going to give me the versatility until I've got everything situated, and then what I'm going to do is use foam tape, because I'm going to add shape and I'm going to lift that tree proud, okay? Yeah. So now I can tuck his little tail in there, and his little claws are actually holding on to the tree, okay, like this. And now I need some of those stems that I've got here, look. So I'm going to build up my scene, adding in to what I've already got there. So I'm just going to tuck in behind him.
Oh, Karen says, oh yeah, the wood
Karen.
pigeons. It says Karen, absolutely. Oh, I don't think they're made of wood. I think they're real. I'm joking. Yeah, they must be. I think they're so big. She says, David, I have two seagulls, Hillary and Harry.
Oh.
How cute is that? I bet you don't eat fish and chips in your back garden then.
No, because they're naughty, them seagulls. They're so naughty. Naughty they are. So now I'm going to change it over, because when you get your dies, you get them in different... Look, can you see this little scene that we're now building?
Yeah.
Aren't they just adorable? But then I've got my tiny weeny one, okay? And again, I haven't put it all the way flat. So now I'm going to lift up that tree and go right back here.
Okay.
And I'm going to tuck him in here like this. Put his little head over the top. Come on, play nicely.
There we are.
And just have him right back there in the background. Okay?
Lovely. Look
So
at that.
you can, and just by having those different sizes, without those different sized animals, you can't achieve this.
Of course.
Having the different sized animals really allows you to build that scene. So let's bring in some more of the little tiny elements. You've got your little tiny florals. All of this you're going to be able to work with at home when you get it all home and create just lovely little scenes just like this. I'm feeling I need another owl. Where can I put the next one? I need another owl in the tree.
Oh, Marina says...
butterfly!
We've not got long left on our show as well. Where is this show gone? Oh my
need
goodness.
a butterfly on
Only
it.
about 5 minutes left. While you're doing that, I'll read out a few comments for you all because this is coming together beautifully. Marina Bowen says, good morning, Marina says, we spring cleaned our conservatory the other week and had to take the blinds down to wash them. We had at least four birds hit the glass, thank goodness. No pigeons, no glass broken and no injuries to the birds. They do, don't they? And we had a bird fly into our window and it left like a dust impression on the window, like a perfect mark of the bird. It was fine, flew away. I think it got a bit dizzy, but they do sometimes, I guess, when the light reflects.
But doesn't it make you jump when they do it?
Oh, it's so loud.
It's really loud.
It's really
loud.
We've not had that happen for a very long time, but it did happen on the window on the front of the house. Jane says, I think they are real pigeons. Yes, she says you're funny, David. Thank you very much.
Don't tell him that.
I'd like to think so. I'll take you
Please
up on that.
don't tell him that.
This has been a wonderful show. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting involved. Look at this.
Okay, really simple background that I know that you've all got using your collections from your 2 red robins. Look, aren't they just adorable?
It's so sweet.
Set that scene with all of these. So this is the brand new Forest Friends collection on that Swifted element, but we've given it you all together to add in. You can make a really clean, really super simple little card. Just using your Micro Studio, fade out those edges on your artwork so it almost looks like it's a watercolour background, and then build up your little forest friends together. Really super simple to work with. You're going to be able to create wonderful imagery like this at home when you get this home, but also it refreshes everything that you've already got. Maybe you've got a favourite die collection, but you're like, well, I don't really want to use those animals anymore. I want a different animal. This is what we've brought you. We've brought you that little bit of breath of fresh air to reinvigorate all of your 2 Red Robin collections you've already got.
There we go. There you have it. Of course, you've got that entire bundle for you today. Great price, of course, for just $15.99. Shop bundle's going to get you the die and the MCS. Andrew, how long do we have left? 3 minutes. Do you want to quickly see it on the computer, just to have a quick look?
Yes, let's have a look.
You can see the download. Of course, you can get that on here in your download.
Are you having a quick...
Shall I have a nosy?
Yeah, you have a nosy, David.
Okay, I'll have a quick look.
Let's let David have a play with the collection.
This is your, of course, your Friends of the Forest, your forest friends together. But of course, you've got all of the elements in here. Now, my favourite bit, of course, is always the scene building. So you get all of these together. You can do so much with this. I also love the kissing aspect of the foxes. I think that's really, really cute. You can see them just there together. Make this one a bit smaller. Now, is it the male fox that's always bigger?
Yes.
Right, I thought it was. Because I know in some animals, it's like the male is the pretty one and the female is the less colourful one, all that sort of stuff. We can have those 2 there together, group them. And then what I might do is dip into, let's have a look. Do you know we've got our wonderful family favourites? Those scenes that are inside there are just gorgeous, aren't they? So I was thinking, let's grab a scene from here. Oh, I'm just going into here. We froze. We froze. It's just taking its moment. It's taking its time. Bear with us, everybody.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
There we go. We're back in the game. So let's have a look.
Do a romantic setting.
A romantic setting. All right. Okay. So we're going to bring these to the front. Look at these.
Oh.
Okay. They've met down here in the front, and what I'm going to do actually is pop them just up there. I'm going to crop a bit of this like that, and a bit of this further down. And I'm going to put them just here, and I'm going to go back into, of course, our collection that is featured today as our new one, which of course is our Friends of the Forest, our Minecraft studio. And let's go back into our scene building. We've got our lovely little owl, so let's start to bring some of these branches into it, almost like we're looking into the scene. Okay, so these are going to come in from the sides. We'll pop him on here like this. There we are, so he's on our branch.
Oh.
Look at this, how cute it is. And this branch here I'm going to copy and paste. So we've got another one of these here, going the other way around. So let's flip it horizontally.
They're getting married.
They are getting married, aren't they?
Yeah, the owl's the vicar.
Oh yeah.
Wise old owl, he's the registrar.
He is indeed, isn't he? He's there. Look at all this though. So as these branches come into the mix, put some butterflies up here as well. So these are just flutterbang. There we go.
Oh, they've done that thing where they have butterflies and they release them at the end when they get married.
Oh yeah, oh they have, haven't they? There you go, you built your own story.
I'm making my own little story. Now you know what it's like to be in my world.
It's a very exciting place. Right, we've got 10 seconds left, everybody.
How lovely is that?
Don't forget to check out your baskets. Don't go anywhere. We've got another show just around the corner. But thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.